Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver. Welcome back to the Haru arc. I do have to, really quick before this episode begins, apologize because I believe it's the previous 4 episodes, which feels bad. The previous 4 episodes all have audio issues, and listen, the thing is, normally, I believe I would have caught it, and then re-rendered it in time, but something came up IRL, and I'm not gonna go into detail because, privacy and all that exists and is important, but essentially I just didn't have the time nor the energy to do anything YouTube-related, and just relied on, Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe Media Encoder to be functional products that are worth the monthly subscription, which was my mistake. And it genuinely is my mistake. It's not, really an excuse to say, like, oh, yeah, it's the software's fault. I was like, I know it's the software's fault. Like, why do it's my fault at this point because I keep using the software. Now, this episode, I am going to try something called Premiere Rush, which is Premiere Pro, but, it's very simplified, and I think it uses a different encoder than Media Encoder. Because the whole point for Adobe Rush is that it is quick, right? Like, you go in, you do your minor edits, you're done, right? Like, it doesn't even have, like, support for editing multiple tracks, right? Like, it takes everything as the same track no matter what, it combines them, it's a really weird piece of software, but here's the thing. I've never actually had an issue that was not easily solved with both on After Effects and Photoshop. I did have an issue with After Effects having terrible performance, but it was literally you just go into the settings and you change like 2 things, and then it's perfect. Right, and that's how it's supposed to work with Premiere Pro, but Premiere Pro is not a functional piece of software, despite what Adobe might pretend to tell you. So I'm hoping that Premiere Rush is a more functional thing, and what I believe happened, because normally what causes the audio loss is if I modify the audio in any way outside of effects controls. However, I believe what happened now is that I batch rendered episodes. Because this has happened before, episodes that had their audio lost where I didn't affect anything outside of effects controls, they had also lost audio, and so I believe that's the same thing that happened with these episodes. And what's very interesting is I also batch rendered these episodes with FTL Episode 3 Part 1 and 2. FTL Episode 3, both Part 1 and 2, at least, I haven't skimmed through the YouTube videos. I probably should have done that instead of the raw file. Well, not the raw file, sorry, the rendered file that I uploaded, because who cares about the raw files? It's what I upload that matters. So I skimmed through the render file for both episodes, and both episodes are seemingly completely fine. There's, like, one section, well, there's 2 sections, but like there's one section in one of the episodes where, I think it's episode 1, or part 1, sorry, episode 3, and it's like, I'm quiet for like 30 seconds, but the context of what's happening on the screen is I'm watching a rock suffocate. So, so it's like, there's at least something going on. I think both of the FTL episodes should be completely fine. I skimmed through both of them, and honestly, like, I still don't really have the energy to go through and re-render them if they're not fine. They should be completely fine, though. As for the World of Horror episodes, they're out there. All of the, banter engine breaking down discourse happened, like, 2 days ago, yesterday. It's in the past as far as I'm concerned. I might, if I still have the raw files, as a experiment in using Vegas, because I want to try to get my old Vegas key back, I might very well go ahead and put all 4 of those raw files in there, line them up as like one bonus mega episode, and then just upload that as like a bonus thing when there's not like a second when there's not like a second video on that day normally. With that being said, let's get into Haru's arc today, and again, I do apologize. This episode won't be uploaded if there's any audio issues in the rendered file. I can tell you that right now. Or at least to the best of my ability. You know, it's always possible that YouTube could mess something up, but that's extraordinarily rare, and usually video. It's usually a video problem. YouTube can do audio desync, but that's usually when YouTube thinks it's a copyrighted thing, and they try to take it away automatically. Like, if something has, like, a copyright claim, YouTube can sometimes mess with your audio. Because YouTube can mess with your audio. Like, you can mute parts of the video manually, and you can even edit your audio in YouTube, and it can actually take away music, and it butchers the vocals, but whatever. What I'm trying to say is that if YouTube messes up, it's usually video-related. So if you ever see some weird glitch, it's most likely not Adobe, as much as I would like to blame Adobe on everything. It could be very well YouTube. And YouTube has screwed up the videos in the past, but it's extraordinarily rare. Like, I think it probably messed up, like, 2 episodes, maybe 3, when I was batch uploading, like, 8 of them at a time for the UK arc, so that I could travel without having to worry. Anyways, that's a 6-minute intro, a 6-minute preamble. Welcome to the Haru arc, episode whatever the hell. I think we're almost episode 680. I was gonna say 580, haha. But we got Charisma, your seconds. Takashi, knowledge and dexterity. So no strength. Haru his strength means nothing here. And I mean, it could very well mean something if we get like a monkey wrench or something like that. And what I think I'll do is if we get, because here's the thing, I want to try to get, how did I even set up this run? I genuinely don't remember. We are on Harbinger of Doom, though, which is kind of messed up, that I don't even remember Hunted by the Cult, Athiel is that. Okay, it's the default. It's how I like to roll. But what's very interesting is, so here's the thing, if we get Fear Festival, I might go strength build. If we get painting, I might go strength build. We did not get either. Do I want to try to go knowledge build? I wish we kept the occult store because I kind of wanted to try small candle, but I didn't think of that when I was getting the town set up. I was like, oh, you know, heavy duty flashlight, that's the default. And also I hope that you can't hear my music. You shouldn't be able to, but I am listening to a quite explicit Gummy song, and that's probably not what Susan would like to be picked up on the YouTube video. Although, to be fair, the song is also on YouTube. I shouldn't say explicit, it's more like explicitly violent, I guess you could say. Anyways, Crimson Cape, Household Help, Bullets and Footage, Sailors. We're probably gonna keep Sailors. Sailors is a good EXP source. I mean, we could reroll our mysteries if we want to, but I'm not gonna do anything that crazy. You think I'm gonna be radical and crazy at 5 in the morning? Are you insane? Also, I do need to make sure I get the FTL thumbnail done tonight, because that's one of the things that I didn't do, is I was like, oh, you know, I'll make the FTL thumbnail on Saturday, and then I was like busy for the entirety of Saturday and unable to use the computer. So, you know, and then I was like, oh, I'll do it on Sunday, and it's like, oh, no, I don't really have any energy on Sunday, I just kind of want to lie down, and it's like raid night, so it's like, you know. Oh yeah, update on P4S, because that concerns when the Haru arc will end. Honestly, we got through Act 2 pretty easily. We're getting through Act 2 incredibly consistently. And so, you know, I'm just saying, next week, next Sunday, that could be the end of the Haru arc. I'm just saying, alright? Haru, you know, you've got a time to prove yourself. Bullets and Footage, Sailors, hell. I hate these mysteries, by the way. There's not really something that I want to start with. I mean, we can start with Household Hell, I guess that's fine. I'm not enjoying this, though. Like, I'm not liking this, is what I'm saying. Now, here's the thing. Do I want to go for the heavy-duty flashlight? I feel like we've used it a lot, but I feel like we could use it more. You know? I feel like you can never really quite go wrong, but we could also get the... I mean, it's speaking to me. It's speaking to me. 50 chance to hit by default, though? I don't know. You know what? Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. The monkey wrench is... You gotta dance with the one who brought you, alright? The monkey wrench has held up Haru as a character until the semi-auto existed. And the semi-auto still doesn't exist in some runs, right? So it's like... You've got to appreciate what you've got and what the game is willing to give you within a reasonable Doom output. Okay? Now, I am kind of curious. Now, you know what's messing me up? I was, like, a few days ago at this point, well, actually, a lot more than a few days ago, probably like 6 or 7 days ago, I was watching old shows that I watched when I was a kid/teenager. And one of those was the original, alright? The original Ben 10. And I wanted to, like... It's very weird. Like, there's a lot of shows that I watched when I was younger that I felt like... How do I put it? They had a really good sense of pacing, and they had a really good, like, sense of adventure as well. You know, I'm talking, like, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Ben 10, and those are the only two that come to mind off the top of my head. You know, but, like... I guess maybe... No, I was gonna say the Powerpuff Girls, but not really. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, what I watched when I was younger. And it's like the Powerpuff Girls was always just, like, a villain of the week sort of thing. And Scooby-Doo was Monster of the Week. And so it's like, it really was, like, mostly just, like, the Last Airbender and Ben 10 that I'm thinking of. Maybe Adventure Time? But no... No, I didn't really get into Adventure Time. Like, I think I watched the first season, and then I was like, I watched the first couple of seasons, and then I thought I was like, I was pretty done with it. Can we smog here? Yeah, I feel like we can. And by the way, this is a luck check for 6, so we might as well try it, right? I'll go ahead and smog here because I'm a little bit worried about the mansion itself. But, you know, they're basically... I really liked, because like Ben 10, it was a villain of the week sort of thing, right? But it also had that overarching story with, I called him Glygax for the longest time before I actually went back to rewatching. His name's Vilgax. But like the Squid Cthulhu dude is like a cyborg. And first of all, I gotta say I really dig the aesthetic and like the character design in that show. Because something that I never picked up on was that, like, Vilgax has sort of, like, that dark red, orange armor that all of his drones and ships have. And so it's, like, a very nice, like, color consistency, and the green is a very nice contrast with that kind of red. So I was like, damn, that actually, like, damn, that's actually pretty cool. Like, I never noticed how, like, good that design was. But secondarily, it's, like, it also just has, like, an overarching story of, like, Vilgax trying to get the Omnitrix and all that. And, like, I remember, like, an episode of TV that lives rent-free in my head is, I'm pretty sure there's only 3 seasons, but, like, the final episode of Ben 10. And I'm gonna give fucking Ben 10 spoilers, you know? You can skip ahead, you can press L on your keyboard, like, 3 or 4 times to skip it, to skip the spoilers, but, like, the final episode of Ben 10, where summer vacation is over, the show is over, because the whole premise is that it's Ben, a second enemy, by the way, Rumu Ghost. It's like Ben going on summer vacation, and summer vacation is over. He's back to school. He's not hanging out with his grandpa anymore. He's not hanging out with his cousin anymore. He's going back to school. He's going back to his parents. His regular way of life is resuming. But he still has the Omnitrix, right? Because it's, like, binded to his DNA. And also, the season finale of Season 2 sucked. Like, I thought it was okay when I was younger, but rewatching it's terrible. I'll explain later. But, well, I probably won't, because, you know, I'll get sidetracked and think about something else. But, you know, you've watched long enough. But anyways, back to the point, right? When Ben is just at his hometown, and he's going back to his regular life, and then Vilgax shows up. and starts wrecking shit and, like, threatens his family and all that. And then Ben just kicks the shit out of Vilgax. That episode has lived rent-free in my head since I saw it all those years ago when it first aired on TV. And that is genuinely one of my favorite moments in a cartoon. Like, by far. Like, and I've been rewatching the series because I want to I want to know if it's as good as I remember it. But honestly, like, I've been rewatching Ben 10. It's a good show. And I'm gonna say that unapologetically. I genuinely think it's been a really good show so far. And one of the things, like, here's the thing, there are definitely some, Insomnia can go straight to hell. But there are definitely some things that I definitely, like, thought were better when I watched it for the first time and when I was younger, versus stuff that I have seen now. Like, first of all, the Ben 10,000 episode is awful, right? Like, I actually have stopped at that. Like, that's the last episode that I saw because it was just bad. Like, I did not like that episode at all. I thought it was a terrible episode. And I hate the premise. And, of course, like, it's a little bit more awkward in the present because you know what happens to the characters in the future, if that makes sense. Like, I've seen, we'll just do this. I'm not happy with this, but we'll just do it. We missed UPs. We might actually die here. I would hate to have that happen. But we could also not die here if, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll take reason here. Do we have fetid fumes yet? No, we do not. So I will probably... I'll rest before we go into the forest. But, the Ben 10,000 episode was stupid. Because, I mean, first of all, the thing that I don't like is that, in the future, like, Gwen has magic, which we know because of the Ben 10 Alien... It's Alien Force, right? That's what it's called? We have 7 perception, that's fine. We also rolled a 1, which makes it double fine. But, like, she has magic in the future, which we know, because Ben 10 Alien Force, she has magic. But in the episode, she has magic because she has all of the, like, medallion charms that the wizard guy villain uses, right? But in the future, we know that Gwen is like an energy being or something. Like, I don't remember the specifics, but she's like an energy being, and she can just, like, shoot a shit ton of magic, like, without any external charms or whatever. So, that was definitely not, like, 10-year planned foreshadowed, right? Like, they, we'll just follow the tradition. That's completely fine. And admittedly, I haven't finished watching the episode yet, so maybe they could have Gwen shoot some random purple magic that they decide to explain in the next series. But, I don't know, I just thought that it was, like, future Gwen kidnapping Gwen to get Ben's attention so that Ben can go into the future to help the god version of himself do whatever, because I just quit the episode because I thought it was stupid. Like, that was dumb, right? Like, we'll prep this, and then we'll do a 70% chance. I mean, that doesn't even work, though. Can we block? Yeah, we can do this, I guess. We'll go down to 7-7, and then we should be able to do just that and be completely fine. But, let's talk about the Season 2 finale of Ben 10, alright? Because this episode, like, I excuse the expletive here, I fucking hated that episode. It was terrible. The reason why is because essentially Ben cracks the code... Hello? Ah, shit, we got shot. Is that Ben basically cracks the code on the Omnitrix, and it basically gives him cheat mode, right? Like, before, how it would work is he would, like, put in an alien, and then it would give him, like, a random alien that he didn't want, and then, like, hijinks would ensue. That was, Freaky Feature of found footage? Yeah, that was Freaky Feature of found footage. So it would give him like a random-ass alien that he didn't want, and it would be really inconvenient. And that would be sort of the hook of the... That would be like the hook of the thing that made the fight interesting, is he'd be like, I'm gonna go the forearms guy, because he's physically strong, and I'm in a physical fight, and then he'd get turned into like fucking Heat Blast or something, you know? But the Season 2 finale is... He unlocks the cheat code for the Omnitrix, which lets him turn into any alien he wants just by thinking about it, and he can stay in his alien mode as long as he wants, right? Like, he has no limits, which, if you know about the Omnitrix and how powerful that is as a fictional device, that is actually incredibly frightening. Because I believe people were even saying, like, because the Omnitrix absorbs alien DNA to let Ben turn into them, I believe, and this is just stupid for fun conversation, by the way, so don't take this too seriously. This is not... I am not an official power scaler or, like, death battle aficionado here, alright? I don't really care. I just think it's kind of interesting to think about. But people were saying that, like, Ben would be able to defeat Goku. For example, because Goku is technically an alien. But, what are we doing? I don't know. Who cares? I don't know anymore. But, so the Season 2 finale is that he basically unlocks cheat mode and becomes essentially a god. And this is sort of the episode to teach kids not to take things for granted or not to abuse your power. Because Ben abuses his power, and then he loses the Omnitrix from Vilgax and Kevin, which is... It's so weird, by the way, how they handle Kevin. Because, like, obviously we know from Alien Force, Kevin is one of the main characters, and he's a pretty cool dude. But in Ben 10, he's just, like, this evil psycho. Right? Like, there's literally a part where he gets trapped and sent to another galaxy? I'm not even making this shit up. Like, he gets sent to another galaxy, and he ends up going on, like, an Inquisition crusade to fight the strongest people that he can find just to beat the crap out of them. And then he ends up finding Gilgax. I was gonna call him Gilgax again. Vilgax. And then he ends up saving Vilgax, and then they end up working together to try to kill Ben. It's actually so messed up. And, like, way too serious for, like, a kid's show. Like, I didn't even understand the implications of what the episode was even saying Kevin did. Like, he literally just flew around the galaxy beating the crap out of people to prove that he's the strongest. Like, that's so insane. Like, I didn't remember that at all. We're gonna buy a magic item because fuck it, why not? We're going crazy. But, like, I'm going sicko mode over here. One bite won't hurt. Exactly. Okay, we do like it. Please remember the note for the love of God. Please do not misclick here. It is 5 in the morning. There is some haze here. But, okay, roads closed can go straight to hell. We're doing an easy mystery next. That's very nice. And easy mystery, we're doing TV terror, because it's a free tireless, basically. It's a free +1/+1, because we're not going to rest during this. We shouldn't take enough damage to warrant it. But there was another Ben 10 episode that was absolutely wildin', alright? There was a crazy episode of Ben 10 where... Oh, no. We're out of smonks, aren't we? That's 7 damage, but that doesn't... that won't get us the kill. I really should not have used the cursed doll. We're gonna have to invest heavily. Oh my god, that's really... This is... Oh my god, do not try this at home. Oh my god, that was so bad. Okay, so we're gonna rest again. I hope that's fine. I guess we did end up resting. That's crazy. Can I get 2 funds, please? Uh-oh. Okay, so we can get out of this, but we're gonna get 70% doom? 71?! This is a ripoff. I should have gotten my freaking cursed doll. What the hell? It was every stat check except for strength, so this is an investment that's actually worthwhile. 71% Doom. We have Akamanto floor next. We should still be fine if we can heal up. But that's wild, dude. That's crazy. We failed to help out. Okay, we could technically die here, but hopefully we don't. Okay, that's good. That's good, actually, because we can go here. We can nail this. Get Hunger, which completely invalidates everything that I leveled up there. Very, very bad, actually. We are gonna rest here again, because... Actually, I'm gonna rest here another time. I'm gonna rely on the Akamanto mask to basically carry us to the end. But I do remember Rumu Ghost, and I'm pretty sure it was Freaky Feature that was second, because we did Household Hell first. You can go straight to hell, good sir. So the good thing... I did not buy Smonks, by the way. This is just good combat, surprisingly. How are we gonna get stamina? That's the problem here. Like, I feel like we should just run, but I hate that. I actually hate it, but we have to do it. Exclusively because I didn't get Smonks. If I bought Smonks already and smonked them, we probably could have made it out of there alive. And by that I mean without running. I still think it's possible to win though. Copium? Hopium? But, alright. Vending machine, no brick, very unlucky, very cursed. Now, we need to go... Can we sell this? Okay, we can. Okay, we can. Monument, what do you want? 2 reason, that's the best outcome. And I think we're never gonna go to the monument again. I think we are never gonna go to the monument again. I wanted to go there once. Yeah, sure. We'll go in. What did we get? I'll take it. 11 stamina, 3 reason. We are in the danger zone. We could die here. Actually, we have a spell we can forget. I am not going to take the Doom. This is a little sus. This is a little sus. But one more thing about Ben 10, because I still want to talk about it a little bit. There's an amazing episode, I think, near the start of Season 2, that I always remember being boring as hell, because it had, like, these 3 aliens who are basically just, like, sucking up to this, like, giant tick thing. We're going for it, I don't care. And, the thing about it was that the tick thing, it basically latched onto Earth and it started, like, taking all the resources from Earth and started destroying Earth. And they're in, like, Yellowstone National Park or whatever, right? There is a scene... Ah, shoot. I think we lose. I think this is the L. I think this is the L. Okay, peace of mind. This is sus. Okay, this is sus. This is Among Us sus. Monument. Okay. We are flying incredibly close to the sun here. Please be money. I need you to be money. Oh, thank God. Okay. Is this gonna be good enough? I'm not sure. I actually don't know. If we go back here and you want... Actually, I can take stamina or I can take money. But it can't be reason. Okay. Because we're gonna rest again. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. I think this is a setup that can win. I think this is a setup that can win. Always help her out. Thank God. That was so lucky, because I'm pretty sure she does stamina damage. Okay. Now, how's our brace for impact looking? Can we glitch the game here? I feel like we can glitch the game here. We cannot glitch the game here. We're gonna take 2. We're gonna go down to 3. Okay. As long as one of these hits, I think we're fine. Actually, I think both have to... Oh, shit. I think both have to hit. Can we prep a... Yeah, we just want to prep a strong attack. Okay. Abdominal cut? Okay, that's fine. Okay, desperation. We are going to use this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so this is gonna do... Throw the ritual mask. For sure. Can we throw the cursed doll? No, we cannot. Do we have any allies? No, we do not. This is gonna come down to chance. So this is going to do 14, 15. So that's not going to be good enough. Can we actually do this? Oh my god, we can. So we need to make 190%. Oh, thank god. Okay. Very good, very good. Now, we are still going to die to the lighthouse, I believe. Although, hold on, we have some wiggle room here. Let's figure this out. Please dismiss the... I want to dismiss the level up icon. And we kept the bath, didn't we? So it's every stat check. Hold on, let's do some intel here real quick. Let's do some intel. Actually, let me talk about the Ben 10 episode, because I'm going to forget. There's a Ben 10 episode where a giant tick is destroying Earth. And they do this really crazy thing where this parasite basically turns Yellowstone National Park into like a garden of Nurgle. And it's like such wild, like, artistic design for the environment. Like, I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. Like, the people who were in charge of, like, the environments and the backgrounds went crazy for this part. Like, it's genuinely insane. And I just really appreciated that. So if you worked on the Yellowstone National Park episode of Ben 10, the original series, I really appreciate the work that you put into it, because it actually just, like, I actually, like, paused to kind of look at it, like, the environment. So I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is, like, Nurgle painting inspiration. Okay, so this is Rumu Ghost. This is Freaky Feature Found Footage. Takashi. And then -6, -3. Okay, -6, -3. So, if we get 1 point of knowledge, then we're fine. But okay, hold on. Let me rest here. Okay, let me rest here. Then go here. We're 3-3. Level up here. Take stamina. We go up to 5. We rest twice. We're safe. We go up to 88% Doom. I think we win. And then... yeah, I guess we'll just, always lucky? Never punished? I've already taken a bath, huh? Haru, why don't you take another bath, huh? Where does it say that you can't take another bath? Oh, it says that in your water bill? Okay, fair enough then. Although, hold on, are we accounting for insomnia? I think we are, right? Because it'll be... We're gonna take 3, so we go down to 2, and then we go down to 1. Okay. Oh god, was there a light source check? Oh crap, I don't think there was. I don't think there was. Okay, it was Freaky Feature Found Footage. And then it was Rumu Ghost. Alright, we win. I genuinely think that's... I genuinely think that's the dub. Although it is also 5 in the morning, so I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so this is gonna do 11. So this is doing 22. I mean... Is this gonna do 4 when we throw it? Hold on. There's a way to glitch this. Absolutely. There we go. I don't even have to worry about it now. Oh yeah, it was actually doing 24 because he's taking bonus damage, so what am I even on about? I didn't even need to throw. I could have done 2 light attacks. Well, I could have done 2 light attacks and thrown the wrench. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. We did it. Let's go. And we also, if we did have a strength check, we could have sold or thrown the monkey wrench after Takashi, but we did not have a strength check, so it did not matter. Although that is something that I have to actively remind myself in, because I just take the -1 as like a permanent thing when it's really not. It's just kind of how I internalize it personally. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I do apologize for the recent episodes being borked as hell. I wish that I was able to catch it in time so I could at least salvage a couple of them. I might re-release the episodes later, but they are going to stay up as they are now, just because it's like, they're there, they're They're there, they're episode numbered, they're out, they've been out for multiple days. Statistically speaking, they are only going to get, like, maybe 10 more views in, like, the month, right? Like, after a 24-hour period, that World of Horror episode is essentially dead unless it's episode 1 or it's an update episode that has, like, an all-caps title, okay? So it's like, there's not really, the damage, what I'm saying is the damage has been done. Like, everybody who has watched that episode has already watched the episode, and I have already apologized. So it's like, there's, like, I could re-upload them, but that's kind of like reopening the wound. Is like, while I was, away from computer, essentially, for all of Saturday and most of Sunday, you know, it's like, the damage was done, the wounds have healed, we can move on, and the World of Horror historians are just gonna have to chalk this one up to, you know, sometimes the runs are a little scuffed, sometimes the banter engine is running out of fuel. So thank you so much for watching this episode of World of Horror. I really appreciate it. And again, you know, just thank you for the positive support in general, right? Like, it's very reassuring to know that I can mess up an uploading schedule and people won't get mad. Or at least they won't post mean comments, so I do appreciate that. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye.